This morning, we are celebrating the final week of Minnesota Music Month by highlighting local artists and their uniquely Minnesota sound. And joining me now is the 2023 and 24 Midwest Country Music Awards Americana Artist of the Year, Molly Brandt. Molly, thank you for being here.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Your sound is pretty unique. It seems like you pull from a bunch of different styles and genres. So just explain to us, someone who's never heard your music before, what kind of style you're going for.
Well, yeah, I think a lot of the songs sound different from each other, but I'm pulling a lot from country, Americana, roots, blues, rock and roll, indie, pop music, you know, you name it. I've got at least one bluegrass song, one disco track.
Okay.
So, yeah, thanks for noticing my uniqueness.
You bet. A little bit of everything for everybody.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So I was reading you got into music heavily during the pandemic.
Yeah, well, I've always been involved in music, but I got into songwriting more during the pandemic because I just had more time and space on my hands to explore that, but I've always been a musician my whole life.
That's awesome. So at what age do you remember really getting into it, and when did that kind of develop for you?
I mean, I think I was just singing from the get-go, but I started taking classical piano lessons at age 5.
Wow.
And yeah, just got really into like choir as a kid and piano lessons, voice lessons. I did show choir in high school, and then I got a music degree at Drake University. So I was like studying all sorts of different types of music there, opera, jazz, music history, music theory, and yeah, just always been involved in music.
And you have a new album coming out in June?
I do, June 12th.
Wow, that's exciting.
I'm very excited.
What can we expect from that album?
The unexpected, I guess.
Good answer.
I don't know, if you've listened to my music before, I think this is a little bit of a different route that I'm going, but yeah, a lot of different sounds, indie sounds, rock and roll. Like I said, there's just a lot there, and I don't know, I have a single out that just came out 2 days ago, so you can check that out.
Yeah.
And, get a
What is
taste.
the name of the single?
The song is called The Library.
Okay.
And yeah, go check it out.
And you've been getting some national attention recently too. What's that been like for you? Yeah, just the fact that your career is taking off. Obviously, you've won some awards and titles now. So just the fact that, you know, you're in this position now, of course, you're Minnesotan too, but just tell me how you're feeling at the moment.
I just really feel thankful that I get to do this, and yeah, I just really enjoy creating art and putting it out there and meeting other people in my community and in the music scene. And yeah, I just want to keep doing what I'm doing because it's really fun and it's really rewarding and enriching. And
yeah. Well, it's rewarding listening to you, and that's what we're going to do right now. So just give us a preview of what you're going to play for us.
Yeah, so this is a song off the new album, so you'll hear it on when it comes out, June 12th. And the album is called Museum of Being, and it's kind of, you know, thinking about the collective and personal museum that we all contain and possess. And I just have a real love and appreciation for the Twin Cities, and I live in St. Paul, and I sort of was inspired by, I don't know, just walking around St. Paul, existing in the community, and but you could really substitute any of your communities or your cities into this, and you know, feel love for where you are.
Yeah, I grew up in St. Paul. There's something pretty special about that city.
So this song is called St. Paul Number 1, which implies a St. Paul Number 2. There is one of those on the album, so you just have to wait and see.
Yes, definitely. Well, I'll let you take it away. Thanks again for joining us. It was so fun chatting with you.
Thank you.
All right, go ahead.
I sure do cherish our little corner of the world. We're still chirping, the tulips still bloom. Before the madness sweeps up the life we know, let's just take the afternoon. St. Paul, a tapestry of voices telling stories. St. Paul, history sings rhythms of resilience. St. Paul, finding mundane the joie to be. St. Paul, wrap your arms around me.
that's all I got right now.
Beautiful.
Thank
you
you.
so much for sharing that with us. So for those who are interested to find out a little bit more about your music and who you are, how can they check you out online?
My website is www.mollybrandt.com,
Okay.
or you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok sometimes.
Okay.
That's where I'm active, so check it out. Follow me.
Fantastic. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks again for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back.